Championship Sunday continues in Kansas City, Missouri, the T-Mobile Center for the Big 12 Championship. A beautiful day here in KC. West Virginia, TCU set to go head-to-head for the title. The two-time regular season champs, the defending tournament champs. Mark Campbell's Horned Frogs, now led by the player of the year in the Big 12, Olivia Miles, set to take the floor against West Virginia, and that stout defense led by the defensive player of the year in the conference, Jordan Harrison. Mark Kellogg's team rolling into the final. Winners of 5 straight, 9 of their last 10, set to meet TCU for a third. West Virginia in blue, TCU in whites. Time to play for a championship. The Big 12 Tournament Championship in Kansas City is underway. West Virginia basketball. Two teams looking for the first points in this game. Provided by Jordan Harrison.
West Virginia 4 shots in this game, all from deep so far.
Silva drops it back for Miles, and Miles drops in the 3.
A lot of pressure on Mimi Wheeler in the half-court defense to face up against Suarez.
Transition 3 knocked down by Sydney Shaw. Second in the Big 12 in threes made. Came in with 84. Made triples on the season. And Harrison with the steal in the backcourt. Stress Virginia. Open for business. Timeout called.
West Virginia averages 11 steals. Already getting it going with a defensive player of the year. Harrison shooting the gap for the 2.
Cook trying to get around Miles. Good feed to McCray. Rolls it in for 2. 7 straight points for the number 2 seed. Get to Charlie Cream and what he thinks this matchup means in the big picture. It has a big impact on what the NCAA tournament. Mimi Wheeler looks to back in Suarez. Mimi's not afraid to mix it up inside. Suarez standing her ground, but Mimi fighting through. Bielefeld defending Wheeler. Wheeler trying to back in the freshman, who stands her ground.
So for TCU, so much of their offense is predicated on that middle third on-ball screen, and then just lets Olivia Miles make decisions.
We have seen Olivia Miles heat up from beyond the arc. Miles look away to Basham for 2.
That is one thing West Virginia wants to try to do. When Miles gives it up, don't let her get it back.
Sheffy on the turnaround. What a tournament Veronica Sheffy is having. Cook, defended by a 6'7" player who gets the block. Shot clock violation, TCU basketball.
Feeds off the offense, and it's Veronica Sheffy with that little turnaround, great touch as she's fading away. And now the defense is fueled, and Basham with the rim protection as the shot clock was going down.
West Virginia has missed their last 5 field goal attempts, but that streak ends with Harrison hitting. Woodley trying to take it at Miles. Well done by Sydney Woodley, senior. Gets her first points. Second chance here thanks to Donovan Hunter for TCU. Kick over to Hunter for 3. That one is off the mark. Miles with an offensive rebound. West Virginia was a +6 in rebounding margin in the first quarter, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Olivia Miles.
And really fitting that it's Jordan Harrison who rotates over. I think she got there before Olivia even left her feet.
All right, so 2 fouls in the first half. A lot of players would come out of the game at this point, but not Olivia Miles for this head coach. Miles, defended by Woodley. Miles down the lane, count it, and 1.
There's the first on-ball screen set so far away that Woodley gets under and gets matched back up. But then Olivia Miles, tremendous change of pace.
She's demanding them even from the bench what to do on the defensive end.
Well, Angel, I'll raise you. She's not the floor general. She is the true coach on the floor for West Virginia.
Cook delivers with the 3, her first points. Gia hit the big 3 with 32 seconds to go to put West Virginia in front. Was 1 for 6 yesterday, but that one was a big one. Here is Big B with the answer. Hunter running the show with Miles on the bench. Even though Miles is on the bench, Suarez more than capable to pick up the slack. Shaw gets the roll. West Virginia had missed 5 straight shots before Shaw got the friendly bounce.
She plays at her pace all the time.
Shaw will launch for 3. Sydney Shaw, top 3-point shooter in the Big 12 at 41%, rattles one in. Great finish to the quarter by West Virginia to go on top by 3. Suarez staying on the floor with the 2 fouls as TCU holds for 1. He'll try for the 3 and the tie, no. Tipped and then kept alive by TCU. Sheffy gets a second chance for the tie, and that's off the mark. But West Virginia rides a 7-0 run to the locker room and a 3-point lead, thanks in part to 3 fouls on Olivia Miles in the first half. Anything change in how TCU plays this game? Do they try to slow it down? They try to stretch out the possessions. They try to get it to Taylor Bigby, who can hit threes.
I think a lot is on Hunter. She's defending Jordan Harrison, almost face guarding her because she's normally the one that initiates the offense for West Virginia, but she will be a primary ball handler against the press. Is when TCU's on defense, how does West Virginia go at her?
Suarez pushes inside for 2. 7 now for Suarez, and count the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Gia Cook with the and 1.
Faster in transition, the pass ahead to Gia Cook. She recognizes TCU's not solid on defense. She accelerates by the defender. No one there to rotate, but doesn't matter. Harrison too fast and gets the ball.
McCray looking inside Wheeler. Wheeler got the bucket.
Suarez, I don't know why she left the block. She had the height advantage on Cook.
Suarez on the follow for 2. Back out for Shaw. Can't get it to drop. McCray takes it away from Miles, who can't fight for many loose balls or rebounds in her current status with the 4 fouls. Now Cook, shut up by Parker and Bielefeld, who's back in the game. Wheeler, Cook, throws it up and in. Harrison for 2. Jordan Harrison, as Christy talked about right at the top of the telecast.
Usually will take her defender off the bounce and back them down. But right now, and maybe this is going to be 2 for him. There you go.
Great feed by Miles as she finds Parker.
Way too much for the mid-range game, which is not a big part of this offense. They want layups, they want threes, and they'll take the free throws too.
Harrison pushes in 2 more. For Silva. Silva looking to back in and score. Harrison. Count it. It's a 3. 5 for 22 are the Frogs beyond the arc.
I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they needed Sydney Shaw to show up today. Set play called by Mark Kelly.
Would love to have Miles one-on-one, trying to take her off the dribble. Looks for the step-back 3. Wheeler rips away the rebound and puts it in. West Virginia extends their lead in the 4th. Foul called on McAlusky.
Great pass by Olivia Miles.
Silva off the window, no. Kick outside, Miles wide open 3 is good. Suarez.
Here's the matchup zone again.
Silva, Bigby on the cut. Ducks inside for 2. Tip by Hunter. Turnover, West Virginia. Suarez has it knocked away. Great recovery by West Virginia. That was West Virginia's first turnover since 4:39 to go in the 2nd quarter. They've been that good at taking care of the basketball.
What's Wheeler? Extra effort results in an extra possession for West Virginia at TCU here in February. I think this is a dangerous West Virginia team because they've got great pieces. Wheeler being a case.
Tracking it down, saved by Suarez to Miles. And then Parker getting back into the play underneath on the turnaround. No. McCray with the rebound for West Virginia. Mountaineers dodge one there. TCU had multiple opportunities.
And right now, with this 9-point lead, West Virginia does not need to be in a hurry. They do not even need to look to shoot the shot until about 5 seconds to go.
Inside of 2 minutes to go, Wheeler on the drive. You can go back to the Greenbrier in the middle of November when West Virginia was down to 5 players. You talk about grit and toughness and finding a way. They did in that game to pick up the victory against Duke. Grabs it, flipped up McCray, and a turnover. Not done yet as Hunter has it knocked away by guess who? Harrison, but then Suarez picks it up. 16 for Suarez. Advantage right now for TCU, perhaps trying to take advantage of that miss, although Sheffy is fouled on the other end, and she'll go to the free throw line. Big B, good shooter, can't get it. Rebound, McAlusky.
TCU's got a foul.
They don't get anybody. Here's Shaw all alone for the layup. 20 seconds left. 10-point game. Miles will launch a 3 and hit it. Here's Miles. Time winding down. Miles with the heave. Couldn't bank it in. Picked up by West Virginia. Cue Country Roads. For the first time in 9 years, West Virginia, Big 12 tournament champions. Angel standing by with the most outstanding player of the tournament, Jordan Harrison.
A very emotional Jordan Harrison. You just were able to celebrate with your team. You have tears in your eyes. How can you describe what's going on through your mind right now?
I'm just so happy. God is so good to me. I'm just so thankful.
Jordan, give me that, Harrison. That's what you told me before the game. You said you had to empty the tank, but you couldn't do it alone. What was it like to experience your first Big 12 title since 2017 with this group?
It's been amazing. These girls, they're my sisters. I love them to death. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I can't even think.
You deserve it. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Jordan Harrison. Congratulations to West Virginia.